never watched this before.
I haven't watched this. It's like True Ventriloquist. What is Ventriloquist?
That's like, ain't that like the people that control the puppets, like the little dummies? Is it kind of? Isn't that what it is? I think.
12 seconds later.
Basically a puppet, yeah.
Oh, so it's a puppet. I thought that was the people that actually controlled them.
Oh, they do control them, but like the voice comes somewhere else though, not from their mouth. Like I guess somebody's dumping over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to start it. Welcome back. But yeah, we're here. We're watching Horror Short Party. That's what I think it is called. 3 True Ventriloquist Horror Stories. But I doubt it, bro. I watched one already, and it was talking about Disneyland. And I mean, it looks kind of true, but I don't even know. Because to be honest, like it kind of scared me, and I did have a bad dream. I wish I watched something before I fell asleep, but I didn't. Definitely, I'm about to watch something before I go to sleep on this because they're definitely scary when they tell a story, and they over dramatic a story for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna get into this video and talk about it, and hopefully you don't hear me scream. You probably won't, but you probably will. I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows?
Destiny, you there? Starting off at Destiny. All right.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Let's get this video. My bad.
Oh, okay. Horror Shorts Party.
Yeah, it's called Horror Shorts Party. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Narrated by Terrence Nicholson. Additional voice.
Terrence Nicholson. Oh,
I hate puppet things. Oh, that's so creepy.
The next story was solely inspired by this vintage photograph. Everything about it is downright terrifying. Obviously, we blurred the image because we didn't want to give the story away just yet. So please do stick around to the end for the actual photograph. After further digging around, there aren't any articles that give any context to the image, but one can only speculate, which is exactly what we did. Here's what it looked like. I met a guy at a thrift shop once. His name was George, but he wasn't really a guy. He was more of a gentleman. Though he was on the older side, I found him to be quite attractive. He had an old-timey fashion sense. His outfit and
like George
hairstyle were so
Washington.
old-fashioned that I never seen a person dressed like that outside of a play. This set him apart from all the other men.
Dressed like that?
This
like
art
that
style is what's that
sense of
game?
uniqueness.
Don't Starve.
A resistance to the zeitgeist,
Or something
if
like
you
that.
will. That's a word I learned
Don't
from him,
Starve.
actually.
Yeah, there's a game that's called like
I'm
Don't
honestly
Starve
not sure what
something,
historical
whatever.
period he was supposedly from. Maybe the Victorian era, or just straight up medieval times. But it wasn't just his fashion that was out of date. His entire personality was a blast from the past. He didn't own a cell phone or any modern technology. And his whole way of speaking was like some sort of ancient aristocrat business.
Oh my gosh, he's a ghost.
That's probably off-putting.
He a
to
ghost
most
from the
women,
past.
But I found it to be very charming. We chatted for what felt like a couple hours until the store was about to close.
I guess we must be going soon. Will I be able to see you again?
My dear, I will make any accommodation necessary to retain your company. I had my estate equipped with a telephone for just this sort of purpose. So tell me, may I ask you of your phone number?
Oh, absolutely, you may. Do you need some paper to take it down
How
with?
this girl not
a
walking
need,
away
my
from
lady.
this dude?
I have come prepared.
You know what's funny? The way he's talking, and he's like asking her for her number, and even though he don't have a number, so I'm confused.
I low-key think this guy is a ghost. Like, no, I like the twist is like he's a ghost from like the 1800s or something like that. Cause there ain't no way.
It could be, or she just tripping.
Or she's on drugs. She's hallucinating.
Whatever is happening, because they have a twist at the end.
Yeah.
To my amusement, he pulled a whole scribing setup out of his overcoat.
What?
First a spool of parchment paper, then a bottle of ink, and then a feather quill. I told him my phone number while trying to keep a straight
Why would you
face.
tell him
And
your
then when I
phone
was
number?
finished, he packed it all up.
You heard what she said, trying to keep a straight face.
I would
I'm
laugh in this
sorry.
dude's face. I'm not gonna lie. I would just start laughing.
Sorry, why she's giving her number to him, first of all?
That's what I don't
Is she that
understand.
interested?
How
it was-
he's so weird. How that makes no okay, whatever.
That's what doesn't make sense, right?
To each their own, I
He
guess.
pulled out a big metal compass. I must be heading home for the evening.
Is he
It's not
using a
safe to be
compass to go
traveling
home?
after dark?
I know.
Do your best to
gosh.
arrive home safely, and my voice will reach you through the telephone wires before you know it. And then he was off, finding his way by compass alone. No GPS or nothing. Everything about him was strange. At first, he seemed like a historical enthusiast or something. However, the
No,
more
it
I got
seems
to
like
know
he's
him,
from that
the
time
more I
period,
began
or
to
whatever.
think that his brain really was stuck in the past. We spoke on
Exactly.
the phone,
Duh.
but of course we couldn't text or FaceTime, as he would always remind me he was without such technologies. Eventually, I started inviting him over to my place. where I would cook, watch TV, and inevitably sleep with him.
Oh.
It was
No. Why?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
That's OD. Oh, that's too much now. That's too much.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, what? She was that interested in him?
So, is that her man now? Are they together? I'm kind of confused.
I don't know. Why, though? Like, why?
Like, this went 0 to 100. It was from cooking to spending time to sleeping with each. What?
All I can say, he's doing better than me.
alright in my book. We were officially in a relationship and not just some friends with benefits.
Oh.
But after a few weeks of things going like that, he invited me over to his house where he resided with his parents. At first, the whole living with the parents thing was a bit of a turn-off, but then he explained the tradition side of it and how he would move out if he settled down with someone. My dear Sarah, would you fancy a course of dinner at...
I forgot. There's no way bro's really talking to her like that.
No. And the fact that she thinks this is cute or whatever, it makes no sense. Because just imagine, like, a guy trying to do this nowadays. Like, my dear Sarah, he would not get any girls. He wouldn't get nothing.
Like, a girl would be like, boy, bye.
That's what Destiny would have said.
Boy, bye. Yo, whoever told this story, bro, whoever gave him this story is stupid. Please,
Yeah.
it's not scary. Nothing scary. Sometimes something scary come off the back, so I'm kind of confused. They're really just telling like a, I don't know. Let's keep watching though.
It's
We might
already
get to the
been
scary
3
part.
minutes. Nothing has happened yet. It's 3 minutes.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
my family's estate, and afterwards, perhaps to join me in an evening film. Wonderful! I shall give you the street address. Please arrive before sundown, and don't worry about returning home during the evening.
What?
You may stay with us for the night.
Oh, okay.
I was nervous about the whole thing, and I wanted
I
it to go
interpreted
well.
that like he
I
was
wanted
gonna
to find
kill her
out
or
if This
something.
whole shtick was legit or not, or just some lame excuse to keep living with his parents.
know.
I dolled myself up and then drove to the house. I parked down the street and was immediately taken aback when I looked at the estate. And it truly...
Is that the White House?
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like the White House or something. I'm like, oh, he is George Washington. He's some
No.
president.
This is not true, y'all. Look, let me say something right now. These are not true stories. It couldn't be true.
I
This
think we
was-
all know.
I think they're just exaggerating the story. Like for real, they'll exaggerate the story.
Yeah.
And I wish they would never exaggerate. Just
I don't
go
think it's
with the
real
story.
It's not real, period.
Yeah, it isn't real. Channels like these, I mean, at least Llama Arts make it seem a bit realistic, even though some
We
of their
might have
stories
to-
is like
we
kind of
might have to go to
far-fetched.
Llama. We might have to go to Llama Arts if this is lame. I ain't gonna lie. If this is lame, we might have to go to Llama Arts.
There
'cause
needs
it's
to
right
be a
now,
murder. There needs to be a
Yeah,
murder for me to be interested.
I gotta be scared. Like I gotta know, like, oh, I'm not going out at night before. I watch some scary Llama Arts and horror short party videos, and they had me chilling. Like, oh man, I'm not going outside at night. Like that's literally
Yeah.
how scary
Oh,
I'll be. But this,
yeah.
like, come on now. You think I'm gonna find a woman in 1980, like Duke in 98, Duke in 1987?
Yeah. Also,
Nah.
did you see that one Llama Arts video that was so scary about the smiling man at night and he was dancing? You know how scary that was? Like,
You know, Llama Arts would have.
yeah, where the guy was looking at this guy smiling and he was dancing.
I
and
know
then
what
he-
you're talking about. I think
Yes.
Corey watched that.
He was coming back my way, and this time he was running.
That was so
I
scary.
think Corey. Yeah, let's get back to the video.
Anyway.
estate. It was old and spooky, but at the same time huge and ornately architect. Like what you would imagine a rich person's house being 200 years ago. I knocked on the front door and was greeted by his mother and father, who were even more dedicated to the old-timey fashion.
See, I can't take this serious, y'all. I'm gonna keep on positive. Like, this is not true. It can't be. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep on talking about like this making me confused. Like, why is the parents is still alive if
Yeah,
they're acting like this?
That makes no sense. The only way this could actually kind of make sense, even though it doesn't really, is that this is all like in her head. Like none of this is real. That's
Nah,
not,
I
don't
see
know.
something. I see something scary and really tore me up in the Disney one. You will know when I was talking about that had maybe get nightmares. It was that video. and you will see that joke scared me.
George Washington, and his mother was looking me up and down.
Oh, he looks like
curiously.
George Washington. That's
So this
crazy.
is the lady that George has chosen to court. Make an excellent
Oh,
one.
gosh.
It will be a jolly
Yeah,
old
maybe.
day to see the two of you married. Well, let's get on with it then. Please come in. Dinner will be ready at any moment. We sat down at the
Please,
dinner.
Her
y'all.
boyfriend's
Which was
George
huge and loaded,
Washington.
like
I'm
a
calling
medieval
it.
feast. I was told to sit across from George. I expected to have a mostly normal dinner, but then it all went instantly.
Oh, okay.
no.
That gave me chills.
She's
All
gonna
three
get
of them
murdered.
reached under the table,
Oh.
then lifted up ventriloquist dolls and began
Oh,
speaking to
no.
each other with them. What do you think of her, father? Georgie, you
Nah, that gave me chills behind my
She's
spine.
exquisite.
I can't wait to make her part of the family. Part of the family. Part of the family.
This voice acting.
I felt like I'd stumbled into some demented ceremony of witchcraft. Like I was about to be trapped in the year 1800 for the rest of my life. Are you feeling all right, Sarah? You look a little frightened. Yes, you look deathly pale.
Perhaps you should eat something.
George's father used the hands of his puppet to pick a grape off the vine. I immediately realized that it wasn't even a real grape. It looked like it was made out of wood.
Is all of this food fake?
I dropped the wooden grape and stood up from my chair.
Please excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not hungry.
See, this is the part what scares me and makes my spine. And right now, my back of my spine is tingling because like you need to leave now, and they
Yes.
start chasing you. It's gonna make me scream. Like,
You know what's making me not scared? This voice acting. Who? What
yeah, the voice
man?
acting.
Oh, this is so bad. But the art is so good because it is scary. But the voice acting,
Yeah.
like the who did that? What?
Nah, I just hate because you not hear that heart bumping. That's what's making my
Oh.
spine go like making my spine tingle. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
hear
yo,
the heartbeat, and that
come
is
on,
kind of
just-
scary. But
If it's fake food, it was fake. If I figure out like a girl was acting like that towards me and she's doing the same thing in this whole video and she had fake food, I'd be like, I'm gonna leave. All right, y'all
yes,
have a good
why
day.
is she still sitting there? Go, run as fast as you can, and call the police. What are you
I
doing?
know. And I'll be dead serious. They said you're not going anywhere. I was like, do you know who I am? I'll flip the table. I'm like, I'm out. I'm jumping out through the window if I need to if the door's locked. Come on now. I don't care if I got scratches on me. I'm driving back home bleeding. I'd rather drive home bleeding than get whatever they're about to do to this girl.
Yeah.
I need a minute to steady myself.
I ran as fast as I could to the bathroom and tried
Go
to get
out
a
the
grip.
front
I
door.
was
What are you
splashing water
doing?
on my face, but when I turned on the
There's no
faucet,
water.
nothing came out of the tap. There wasn't even water in the toilet.
You
and it
better
was
not use that. I was
spotless,
about
like
to
it
say,
had
don't
never
use
been
that
used
toilet
before.
water.
I figured they
Dude.
must use buckets of well water for their needs. I didn't want to offend them, so I tried to hold back my fright. When I finally came out though, I was ready.
Jeez, that
Unfortunately,
dog scared the
George
heck
and
out of
Puppet
me.
were waiting right outside the door. My apologies, dear. We may have overwhelmed you. We can try dinner again tomorrow. Would you care to get some rest? I wanted to say no, but when I looked at the front door, his parents were standing there barricaded.
I wouldn't care. I would have pushed him out the
Sure.
way.
I'm not feeling well. I think I'd just like to sleep.
Things didn't improve from there, however. George and I were getting
What?
ready to
You're
lie in
still
bed
with
together
this
when
dude?
he asked me
Oh my
very
God.
seriously. My dear, you wouldn't mind if little Georgie lay between us, would you?
Yes, I do. That thing creeps me the hell out. I'm dating you, George, not the puppet.
Very well then. We shall try this at a later date.
Oh, that puppet's
George
gonna
placed the
kill
doll in
her.
the closet, and I didn't tell him there would never be a later date.
Who told the
He crawled
story,
into bed, and
Ben?
to my surprise,
I'm just saying that, like, kind of, you know.
What? A few hours
Yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
woke
Like,
up
who told the
and
story?
George
Ben? Like,
wasn't lying next to me. I opened my eyes.
Oh, come on now. Well, I didn't hear because we was talking over it.
Okay, let's go back.
George placed the doll into the closet, and I didn't tell him there would never be a later date. I was reluctantly able to doze off. However, a few hours later, I woke up to find that George wasn't lying next to me. I opened my eyes and strained to see. There were 6 silhouettes surrounding me, standing over the bed.
No.
That's scared the
Oh.
that scared the heck out of me. My
That's
bad.
a creepy pasta, but nah.
See, that's what I hate. I hate when they do a long wait turnaround and added something creepy.
I didn't really get jump scared, but this image is so scary.
How do y'all think get a jump scare and not get jump scared?
I think because
Like,
your sound might be higher than ours. Our sound isn't that high, but
Oh.
don't go up higher though, because it's fine right now. But I just wasn't that jump scared.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
George, his father, and his mother, all with their puppets just staring at me. smiling wickedly, and then they began to chant.
The family.
I ran out of there as fast as I could, down the stairs and out the front door into the night in nothing but a nightgown. I left my phone and my keys in there, but I managed to wake up one of the neighbors and get them to call the police. I managed to get my belongings returned to me, but the cops couldn't arrest them, as they hadn't done anything strictly illegal. Then, the cops said something to me that I'll never forget. There had been multiple complaints in the past, where George and his family had terrorized multiple younger women with their ventriloquist dolls.
Okay, what? Okay, what?
Wait, so this might be real.
Is that George? And wait, who are these people?
I guess these are the parents right here.
Yeah, I guess. This might be a real story, but I think it is exaggerated. I don't think this girl. No.
It's definitely got to be like an old story, though.
Yeah,
Like,
very old story.
I think they just exaggerated a lot.
But what?
Okay, can we get off the picture now?
Okay, we can get off. Let's just move on.
I want to
hate
talk about it
puppets.
more, though.
Okay,
but can we get off the picture?
Yeah, that picture is so cursed. Okay, wait, pause. You wanted to talk more about that? Okay, what do you want to say about it?
Oh no, I was just kidding. I wanted to scare Destiny. Destiny, they're gonna come into your room. They're gonna get you. You better lock the doors. I'm just playing Destiny. They're not real.